Sakuma
Ẹ
will
ṣe
not
sọ
say.
ọ́n láì tún lè fẹ́ rí mi DM.
Sakuma dùn mí, mo bá ṣe ń ṣe ṣàtẹ̀yàn parí ẹjọ́ mo
Mo
fi
rẹ pé
kúnlẹ̀
ilẹ̀
àti
bímọ
màmá
fún wa ni.
rárá kì í ṣe mi. Mo fi kúnlẹ̀ ẹ má.
Are you sure it's not you?
Please, it's not me. It's not me. Please, I'm begging you. Ẹjọ́ kọ́mọ yẹn lè live long. Ẹjọ́ ẹ má ṣe ẹ̀ for now. Ẹjọ́ mo fi kúnlẹ̀ àbí ọmọbìnrin ẹ ṣe.
Ó yá ọkùnrin mi sọ pé nǹkan lẹ bímọ fún ẹ chat me up.
Kì í ṣe mi wá ṣe jẹ́ mi.
It's you. Chat us up. Chat is you. We have come to open everyone. It's you.
Kì í ṣe mi.
Èèyàn
Please,
kan
I'm
chat me up lánàá jẹ́ lọ́kà jẹ́ kí n kà kọ́tẹ́ nìyẹn
She is the one. She is the one.
Ok, ó dàbọ̀ Kẹ̀mọ́. Ìyàwó wa Kẹ̀mọ́ o. Kẹ̀mọ́ lèmi sign. Èmi ò sign tó wù mí. Kẹ̀mọ́ ni mo sign. Àsìyàwó wa. Èèyàn kan send me message kan o. So that we send a Sesame Jojo láàárọ̀ yìí.
Shall we consider this as a family issues? Or how would you want to?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what
I'll
to
be
mean
very,
by
very
family
happy,
issue.
Sha. There's somebody
What do you
called
mean
Babatunde
family?
Williams.
I'm taking it. The reason why I say family issues, Sakuma.
Asalopa issue or
Yeah,
this
exactly.
family
The DNA is a family issue, right?
No, see, I always disagree when the people say DNA is a family issue. You know why it's not a family issue? Because MOHBAD is late. And Joseph Aloba has said that if he sees the DNA, or is that what
Let me ask you what you want to say.
he will know
wait
the
for you.
father of, the person that passed on that unalive MOHBAD. And not only that, it has been a controversial issue that has not been resolved. And some of us believe that buying of MOHBAD was associated with the DNA maternity issue of that side. So the DNA is a matter. I believe, I pray that I will still be alive. I pray, but I know someday the true identity of true MOHBAD children will be brought out. I'm just praying that I will still be alive because it may take a long time. From what I've heard from the two, let me not say I don't want to, because there are some of you.
It's okay
Some
because
of you, you don't train. You don't train. Papariano don't train you now too much, especially Rotimi and Richie. I don't want the talk.
why are you saying this? No, honestly, Sakuma.
Especially Richie. I don't overtrain. Make I watch my mouth.
It's not about that actually. Sakuma, it's a joyful thing. Don't get me wrong, right? If it happens to be true,
It's a joyful thing. I've been joyful since I've
it's a joyful thing for all of us, right? The more the
and
merrier.
you don't see me.
Yeah. The
That's
more
why
the
If I come in and say maybe Wumi knows about this, and that may be the problem they had with she has been carrying grudges against MOHBAD, and
Mickey,
Wumi
you be one of them. See the three of you now when you now part together. I want this something.
No, Sakuma, honestly, jokes
One
apart.
of you is lawyer.
No,
The
Sakuma.
other two, they are scientists. I know.
No, Sakuma, jokes apart. It was rumor.
I'm not the host now. Direct the
No,
question
we're talking. It was rumored that MOHBAD actually had a girlfriend while he was in England. Okay. And at one point, the picture of the lady was brought out. At one point, if I remember, maybe in Manchester or something. And then that fizzled out. So, but I wouldn't want to tag along with what you're doing. But at the same time, if the people saying, and at the same time, you have all this situation when people dies in Yoruba land, as you know that, mostly if somebody is prominent or father and all that. Remember when MKO died, right? A lot of people showed up with kids, right? Apart from the legitimate kids, remember? And they all went through kind of a verification of DNA. So that's why I say it's a family thing, right? Depends how they want to be handled.
Sakuma, I will now bust the bubble. Sorry to hold on. I will now bust the bubbles that one of those girls you're talking about from earlier stage, I knew her. We used to chat on my inbox. But now she have taken it easy on Justice for MOHBAD because of something. So, and I will never, ever, ever reveal it. Never. Until she come and do it. Never.
I don't know what you are talking about, Mickey.
At this point,
Don't worry. Don't worry.
Know what you know.
the lady that came up now said she dreamt, but anybody can have any dream. You can, I don't know, whatever she might be thinking, that she had to dream that Mohbad had a child somewhere. At this point, all we need is a virtual evidence. Whoever, since he had died over 18 months, going to 19 months now, nobody had actually comes out and say, I have a son, I have a daughter for him. And somebody is coming to tell us she dreamt that Mohbad. I don't want us to follow that narrative. And to whoever that actually maybe they had a child for Mohbad,
Claimed.
I don't think at this point they will be hiding the identity of that child. If truly that child belongs to Mohbad, those people, anybody, they will come out with their full chest. Full, and I mean full chest. To let
Sam
people
Jojo.
know.
Sammy Jojo, I don't
Sam-
think so. Not at the rate of which things are now.
It's too early as it
Supreme.
It's
stands.
too early. It's dangerous.
Brother, it's
Sammy
too early.
Jojo,
It
it is
So calm down.
dangerous.
Thank you,
It's too
Iron.
early.
Supreme.
It's too early.
Supreme.
Thank you, Iron Lady.
It is
Okay,
not
now-
early. The word
Just
is
calm down.
not too early. The word is dangerous.
Yes.
Definitely, the truth is
Oh,
this.
oh, she
Definitely,
Very
gbóná
The
pẹ̀lú
word is
pẹ̀lú.
dangerous.
Oh, she gbóná.
Okay,
It will come back. Don't
They can
worry.
kill again. They can kill again.
Yeah, let the person that want to go to prison first. When they are in
No,
prison,
but
No,
they will come out.
Rotimi, Supreme. Whoever is claiming to have child or children from MOHBAD, they should
can
come
kill,
out.
they will
They
kill
should
the
come
person.
out before MOHBAD gets buried
who now
and do a
want to kill her
DNA.
now?
Simple.
More than kill her.
No. Huh.
They,
You don't
they
know.
should do
Definitely,
a
Mohbad
thorough
Ikolo yẹn.
validation, do a
Definitely
DNA
Mohbad
before
Ikolo.
No,
MOHBAD is
Sammy
buried.
Jojo, no. Sammy Jojo, I disagree. You know, sometimes you do some things carefully. I don't even trust Baba Alaba right now to go to him to tell him that Mobi Mofomoyi. Me say trust Baba Alaba right now.
Okay.
No, it's not advisable. No.
I
It's too
agree with this.
dangerous.
I agree with the
But-
long silence, Supreme. But what's more crucial for us, the person should come out before MOHBAD gets buried. Do a DNA. That would be my
The
advice.
person is out.
But-
You can't know. You
No,
can't know them.
I know, and you don't understand
They
what I'm
are
saying.
out.
Do
You
a
can't know
proper
them.
validation. That's what I'm saying.
What is
Sakuma.
a proper validation
A DNA
Hold
is a
on, hold
legal
on.
and
What is a
scientific
proper
validation.
validation
That's what I just
from
told
a
you.
society that is going to turn it to
Sakuma,
fracas and mess?
Sakuma, listen, sir. A DNA is legal and scientific validation to claim that MOHBAD
Let me
is the
bust your
father of your
bubble.
child.
Let me bust your bubble. DNA can be done without the father alive, without the father being even in town. You know what? When Mohbad is not the only child, the father is still alive, the mother is still alive. They can get the DNA, and the siblings are still alive. So all these
Yeah.
DNA files.
I know what you're talking about. Sakuma. The scientific.
Hold on.
No, you're missing the point. The
hold on.
scientific. It won't be
Because Akuma, the
99%.
best person to use is even Mama Mohbad. The best person to use
Richie,
as sample
My
is Mama Mohbad.
Richie, one of them told me, and I'm going to misquote the person so as to save their identity, that it doesn't matter, that what matters is that she wants to wake up and see the child, and that will satisfy her, that whatever is happening now has nothing to do with them. that Mohbad is late, and that is the only thing that she wish she can bring back, and she cannot. So whatever anybody thinks, let them be. And I think I tried, but that is what one of them said. The other one, I don't want to say what she said, and that makes sense to me because ṣé náà Jai ló fẹ́ gbé irú nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ wá, and what is the benefit anyway? You will never live at peace. People will be dragging you to shit, and Mohbad is so blessed to me that these two people are not elebi alatenuje, or God has taken care of them. And I don't know if they are both true. Mohbad came for a message and he has delivered. That's all I'm going to say. He has delivered. Let everybody, Rona, Sam Jojo, you people are just eager to know, is it true or not? Well, even some of you will participate in bringing them down. Come and prove it. When did you do this? When did you do that? Why did you do this?
Sakuma.
There's a well-known fact.
This is the honest
Hold on.
truth.
Hold on. Hold on.
We are not
Hold
going
on
to bring
before
anybody
you
down.
act. That's what you will say. Go and find them.
That is the truth.
Look.
See, let me tell you something.
Look, the truth of the matter is that
the
Wunmi,
Mohbad's girlfriend.
there's always a fight between Wunmi and Mohbad about girlfriends, about this and that. I personally know a girl, but this one did not have a child, but a girl that dated Mohbad. I personally, it's not this. Other two, I've never met them. They are just talking to me on the phone. But I personally know one that slept with Mohbad. Not one time. And, can you imagine if that person just come out last song? Pẹ̀lú gbogbo ọjà tá à ń ná yìí. Come on. Let's use this thing now. And I'm even surprised they contacted me. I was like,
Sorry, Sakuma. I'm sorry to say,
Sakuma. One of these people you're talking about
want to get here.
Their family,
for me,
is well to
it's an
do.
essay.
They don't want their
one by one. I can't hear you both.
Yeah.
I can't hear you both.
For me, it's an essay. If you can't prove the validity of your child, I don't want to believe in any of those stories. I'm sorry. So for me,
Richie, let him remain the hearsay. I support Sakuma on this one. Let it remain the hearsay as it stands now. So when the time comes for you to prove it, they will come out and prove it. But as it stands now, you believe it or you don't believe it, Sakuma, I'm with you on this one.
Sakuma, I'm with you on this one. 120%.
Yes, the market is still hot. Allow it to go low. When it comes down, then they will come out.
I'm not saying that.
We will not
you're
request
missing
for
the point. I'm
publicly.
not saying they shouldn't protect. And listen, I'm not saying they
Richie,
shouldn't protect their privacy.
I get you. What we are saying is that the situation we are currently does not demand that they come out as it stands, bro.
Agreed. But time is of the essence. Listen.
No. There will always be time for us, brother.
Okay.
Even as not this woman is here alive.
Listen. You want to say that they can use Mama Mohbad for DNA.
100%.
It doesn't work like that.
No, it works like that, brother. It works like that. You are in an advanced country, bro.
I know.
You know better.
Listen, there's a percentage score of DNA. Do you get me?
So the mother, that is the percentage scores we are looking at, right? Whatever is the percentage scores, are you saying that if he reads 90%, you will now say you doubt it?
No, if it's 90%, it's fine. But I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Can I finish? Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Please. If you want to prove a close proximity, right? If Adura belongs to Baba Mohbad and MOHBAD. Adura will be the best option. Are you getting the point? The genetics of the mom is different, but the genetics of Adura, if they are from the same dad, the same mom, is close proximity where you can conduct a DNA on. Are you getting the point?
So that means we have enough option to pick from. I
No,
support you, bro.
for me, Mama is not an option.
No, you know it's still an option because if you bring Mama, Adura can be from another father. It's doubting. Okay.
Okay.
No. Oh no, I'm putting clause. Sakuma, don't misquote me or misunderstand me. What if Adura is from another father? Okay, what if? But in as much.
Okay, let me now bust your bubble.
They will use
right.
blessing.
One second. Thank you. You know, let me
They
bust your
have
bubble.
enough
Rotimi, let me tell you something. Let's assume Mama Mohbad has a cousin or a sister that have a son, right? Or have a relative from the mother's side. Are you getting the point?
Yes.
That person is the one that's actually, maybe we don't know, that's the one that's actually claiming that he has a daughter or a son from Mohbad. Are you getting the point?
Yes, I'm getting
it. It does not prove a substantial DNA result just because you're using Mama Mohbad. The only person that can prove.
I get that logic.
Yes. That's how you can take the genes, the genetic. If you want to capture an 100% genetics or maybe 99%, we always say 90% is the pass mark. Okay, anything short of that is questionable. Are you getting the point? So what we're saying here is if Adura offering to do the DNA, then we're on the right path. Are you getting the point? Because Adura and Mohbad, we want to believe they're from the same mom and the same dad. So they have the same genetic flow in their blood, in their system. So that's what I would say. And if Adura becomes the father of the baby, thank you. There you go. You know, this is analytical thing I wanted to see. That's why I was saying that if that person wants to do it, that's why I was using time is of the essence. If you want to do that, the best thing is make sure you do the DNA with Mohbad tissue before Mohbad gets buried. End of story. I don't know how you want to do that. Then we're there. Because anybody can come and claim. Are you getting my point? Anybody can come and claim that, okay, I'm Mohbad child, I'm Mohbad this. We've seen it before now. Come on, guys.
Richie, the truth is that we will all still be here analyzing this, any sample they want to use. You know, you brought out another reason that why Mama Mohbad sample might not be the best. Okay, but for me, I still believe that they can test 3-4 of these samples and to see anyone that is the best among them. You understand what I'm saying? If they want to use Adura, fine. They want to use Mama Mohbad, fine.
Rotimi.
Yeah, what you are saying, I'm coming fairly. What you are saying is that we want them to use the best option that we have on the table. Okay? But for us to use the best option, you have to conduct series of tests. Now, if you are going to go for Adura, you must have conducted Baba Mohbad and Adura. There must be a link between Adura so that there won't be doubt on Adura's side.
That's what we're saying. Yeah, you see, Angel just confirmed that it's 50%. It's the father that will only give you 90%. So if the person wants to conduct, the person wants to be a legitimate father of Mohbad for the child, they should do the DNA now before Mohbad gets buried. That would be my advice.
So what about the mother? Would the mother be reading 50%? It will be more than 50%, of course.
No, actually, somebody that just said, even with the sibling, it's not 90%.
We're talking about the sibling. The mother will be higher.
Listen, are you not getting the point? If we are
Do you know
taking,
according to scientists, the child takes over, is it 60 something% of the brain of the mother or 70%
we can
thereabout?
read that out. But Rotimi, the truth
So
of
the gene
the
might be
best thing,
stronger.
the best thing is Mohbad is not yet buried. Come out and do the DNA. Simple.
Anyway,
Please, is it possible for them to preserve it? Maybe to preserve the tissue for future purpose.
with this
Yeah.
kind of father that
Yes.
Mohbad has, do you think
The answer is
he will
yes.
even listen to
Let them
anybody? It's
preserve
possible.
it now.
The father will not listen, my dear sister. That father will not. The father we have seen might not listen to that
Yes,
preservation.
they can preserve some tissues in order to do the DNA.
Yes.
Because
As far as I'm concerned, they don't need
But
any tissue. And if they
Sakuma,
do want it, they can always dig them out.
Sakuma, please
Yes.
1 minute.
You mean they should do Mohbad again?
I've heard the father
We
say
don't hear
that.
about it.
Are you with me,
Sakuma is
Sakuma?
weird.
Sakuma,
Trust in you.
Madam
Sakuma
Mary,
is
please
weird.
1 minute. Supreme, please 1 minute. Sakuma, we have heard the father saying that for the DNA between him and Mohbad, that has been done. He said it
Do
sometimes
you, do
ago.
you see the proof?
No, just hold on, bro. Let
Do
me,
you believe
Sakuma,
that, Rotimi, after what you've
Sakuma,
had,
just
the
let me
last
finish
24
my
hours?
question. Oh. You
Do
are
you
closer
truly
to the
believe
father.
that?
This is where I'm going.
Yes,
You
sir.
are closer to the father somehow. You have
I'm
link to
not.
the father,
I was.
but you have link to
I'm
the
not.
father now. You are not.
No, I don't.
That I know you are not close. At least you have a link to the father.
I don't have the link that you don't have.
Takuma. You forgot that you
Yes.
told us that you and Baba have gone into that Mohbad estate before.
I said, listen to my English now. I
Okay.
said, I was talking in past tense. I was close, but I'm not close.
Okay, that's what
So
I was talking about. You must
I'm not
have
closer
maybe a link.
than you are closer to him.
Okay. Because I was trying to think if you can talk to him to preserve the tissue or try to link these people in a secret way that they could do that DNA before Mohbad is
But
buried.
does it
Okay.
matter? Does it
Then it
matter? Àwọn tí
matters, my
ọmọ ti
brother.
sọ pé wọ́n lè
It
raise
ma-
àwọn ọmọ àwọn. Wọ́n láwọn
no,
ò
it doesn't
nídìí.
matter. Somebody is they would have kept quiet then now. If they knew that it
No, they
doesn't
have the
matter, they
right.
will have. No, of
See,
course, they
for
have the right. In as what they have
posterity,
made you know, they have made it to be known to you. Definitely,
Rotimi,
they want it out there.
they didn't ask me, and I'm sure they are listening, and I won't be
Sakuma,
surprised.
that was a secret. That's
So long
supposed to
as
be a
I
secret
don't
between
reveal
them.
them,
But the fact that they
that
have come out to tell
don't
you
reveal
Ẹ
them,
bá
as
wa
a
tap
member
they may
o,
of
ẹ
this
bá
still
mi
trust
public.
me.
tap. Àti
No,
ẹ̀ tí
I'm
mo
not
Maybe
saying
they
it's
don't
program
trust me
true.
látàárọ̀.
anymore.
Yeah, I
Maybe they
understand.
don't even trust me anymore.
It's still the
After
same news
maybe they
that
are
Can I
grant
say
listening.
them that
something? Just hold on,
protection.
guys. Can I say something? Maybe you guys are not understanding something. You are talking about what is on the ground now, right? You don't know the future. Let's be realistic about this.
Yeah.
Mohbad has a real estate, which is handiwork, his sweat, which is his music. Are you getting the point? We don't know how much the value will come in the future. If those two boys or two children grow up, right, and coming later to say, "Oh, I want to take part of my father's stuff."
Ẹ bá wa
Should they
tap.
come
Well,
later?
let me finish,
Must they
please.
come later?
Let me finish.
Just wait to
I
Sakuma.
use the word if, okay? And don't assume for them, Sakuma, please. That's why I said we should think logically. What is on the ground now? You have a body to test against and clear that once and for all. And that's the best way to go. So by doing that, all future, whatever that wanted to happen in the future is settled. End of story.
Exactly, that was what I'm trying to say.
So
I could
for
put
you,
this
not for you,
and bring it out
Let
later.
me say
for you
something. If I
shine
can
up.
weigh in a little bit, what
Thank you.
everybody is saying is correct. But to be honest with you, with the situation of things at hand now, presently as of today, I don't even trust Baba Aloba to take anybody's child to go and do DNA. right now because Baba, I can say he's also himself compromised. So I think to me, the best thing for those kids, if indeed in fact is true, is to stay away for now. When Abiola died, should be some old rich children came now, and they were able to do DNA somehow.
Exactly.
You know, so if truly there's something like that, I will advise those people just stay away for now, because if Baba is truly looking for property, if I don't know, then he's still not going to be happy that there are kids for MOHBAD now. Okay.
100%. Madam Ellie, 100%.
So let them stay away from every one of them, because these people are not truly looking for any justice. They're after properties.
After money.
Allegedly. So if Baba is really looking for property, to the fit pé òun ló yẹ kó òun máa ṣe àkóso property MOHBAD. Now come a legitimate child of MOHBAD, he will still be envious of that child. So to me, for now, kán ṣáà máa dàgbà nínú oore ọ̀fẹ́ Ọlọ́run. That's all for now.
Kọ́lọ̀ máa wò wọ́n.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni mo sọ.
My submission to further to further what Supreme is saying is that to pray for the children to grow old. When they grow old, Bola is for them, is for us to pray for the children to grow old and be sufficient and be successful, so that the society can know them and will not regret that their mother kept quiet. That's my prayer. Because whatever it is now, MOHBAD is gone, it's not coming back. They have to raise their children by themselves, maybe with another stepfather, but they still have to raise. And they will need our prayer and MOHBAD blessing. That is from the little we have argued over here just now. I vehemently agree with them for not coming out.
Me too, 100%.
And like I said, what they said is that they don't need DNA. Now whoever sees them and say, although I have some objection to that, but I am still looking forward. I don't know if I will see them or when I will see them, but if I see them, I'm looking forward to seeing them.
Do you have pictures?
Yes, I have. I have DM'd to you. So serious.
Mi agbe síta o. Ẹ bá ti fẹ́ kọ́mọ ẹ má sọ fún mi o.
Ìwà ayé kò tọ́, a gbé picture fún ẹ. Bá ti ẹni ṣé wọ̀ ni wọ́n á gbé fún.
I want to use this as an allegation. It's joyful news, but for me, if we don't have a solid
Supreme máa dákẹ́ máa ṣe fẹ́ pọ̀ wọ̀n rí ẹni. Bóyá ìwà Supreme máa mo sọ pé gbogbo kíní mi ni Supreme máa lọ tí.
Kẹ̀mọ́ tó máa tó díẹ̀ mi sọ pé kẹ̀mọ́ mọ̀ ń pa ẹ̀. Kẹ̀mọ́.
Hello Supreme. Nǹkan tẹ́bi máa rí èmi máa sọ.
Ó ń ṣe kí káàkiri wà ní. Alákẹ̀mọ́ Supreme ó máa lọ review àlá ẹ̀.
Science lab.
All this dream thing, well, it's another level for me. It's good to have a dream. We all dream.
I still have questions for them. A lot of questions, but I take it easy and I pipe low because I don't want to be aggressive in making my findings.
If truly,
because I want them to trust me and I want to trust them.
Please, but if truly that MOHBAD have a child outside,
I wish them well.
Please, don't show them. Please don't reveal their identity. I'm still begging you. Please.
Agreed. Not for now.
Not for now.
If anything, if you reveal their identity today, they will not live long. That was what I saw. Please, I'm begging you. If truly, have someone
I
screenshot.
even have a recording of them today. Don't say pé wọ́n ti dáná náà fẹ́ náà nà pé àwọn máa bẹ àwọn èèyàn sí wọn kọ́ lọ lù wọ́n lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ yẹn. I have a recording from that platform. No, not that from that platform. From their sister's platform today.
Supreme, the first conference of Yomi, they tried
It's
this.
a do or die affair for them.
never
Wọ́n lè
worked.
pààyàn. You don't know how desperate these people talks. If that's why I listen to them, wọ́n lè pààyàn, they can
Ó
kill.
máa ń ká wọn lára tó bá ti wà ní gáàngì wọn yẹn. Ó máa ń ká wọn lára tó bá ti wà ní gáàngì wọn yẹn. Òru Nàìjíríà.
When children are sleeping, they are up, deliberating evil.
They know the one that
I
surprised
will
me
not
most.
advise those of to bottle.
Supreme.
Àwọn tó fẹ́
You know the one that
jókòó yàn pé dandan ẹ máa gba Liam àsọmọ ọmọ Mohbad. Mohbad is not the father of Liam. Period.
Supreme, do you know the one that surprised me most? Is tell me people the way they caused Mohbad in his grave. How did they say it in Yoruba?
Akutukwe lọ́nà ọ̀run.
Exactly. I reposted that video. I was like, are these people normal? What is the police? Are the police not seeing all these people saying this kind of word?
Wọ́n hẹ̀lì Priscilla. Ṣùgbọ́n wọ́n dem praise Ìyábọ̀. When it comes to kí lorúkọ ọmọ apààyàn yìí, Wùnmí, wọ́n dẹ̀ ń bú ìyá Mohbad. Ṣé ìyá Mohbad ló bí Wùnmí ni? Wọ́n lè condemn ìyá tó bí Wùnmí. Àwọn ọmọ yẹn, àwọn tó wà lórí, they are psychopaths.
Psychopaths, oh, they are sick, they are depressed, and they are sick. Tell me, all of you, let me send a message to you people. All of you in that platform.
The way they analyze stuff, mo máa ń pè, ṣé inú ayé yìí àbí Mars làwọn wà àbí Jupiter náà wà? The way they were praising Iyabo for doing a wonderful job on Priscilla. How Priscilla is showing so much love to the husband. Wọ́n wá ní ẹ̀rí olórí burúkú ni ìyá Mohbad. But wọ́n wá mú Wùnmí instead of them to curse ìyá Wùnmí, wọ́n bú ìyá Wùnmí o. Mo ní kọ́, hello? Kí mute. Yeah? What's up? Mute. Ẹ bá sọ̀rọ̀ lọ, make it just sorry mute. I have a private call.
So as I was saying, how can you be causing a dead body, causing that person? What kind of cause? Don't you think that anything you're saying to that particular person is returning to you and your family? Are you kidding me? Those people should not engage them. People should not even. They are heartless. There are people that can buy their husband when their husband is sleeping. They can put food poison in their husband's food for them to eat, or they can just use motor and hit the man on the way and say, "We plan with somebody. Take this car, go and kill that man away for road." It's an accident that happened. Those are the kind of people there at that platform. How can you be cursing on MOHBAD? I can't just stand there. I can't stand there. I can't. They are disgusting people. All of them, they are just sitting there talking 24 hours. Everything. And you can never see them. All they just want is, as long as Wunmi is free, they are okay. They don't care about anybody justice. They don't give a shit. Just paying me that Baba Mohbad has spoiled everything. He's the one that spoiled everything. He spoiled everything with all his stupid mosquitoes he's carrying around. Don't blame him. Nuisance people. Nuisance. That have gotten this justice long time, but he preferred to go with mosquitoes and generators. Look at where they are placed you now. And you got good money. They raise good money for you. All the money, people just misuse it. That man, staying there, don't even have anything back home in Nigeria, just using that money to flex. He has gotten his own percentage.
He was enjoying the
Useless
frame
human
now.
being.
Mú ìwá
Useless
ẹ̀ lèmi
human
fẹ́ kó
being.
wá Nàìjíríà kan bẹ́ẹ̀.
Mickey, he was enjoying the frame.
The frame, Abi.
Yeah, he was enjoying the frame.
Olè. Mo ti challenge ẹ̀, mo ní kó má Nàìjíríà.
Baba was enjoying the frame. That's why he got himself lost. That is what Bible told us now, that the love of money is the root of all evil. The same man that reads
Yes,
Bible
so
every day, the love of money, it made him to lost into the world. Baba wa ṣépè, ó lóun wọ sùtánà, ó lóun wọ àmùrè. He now cursing people.
ẹ tẹ̀ máa ń fọ́ mi lórí.
That is the
Máa ń
same
fọ́ mi
man
lórí.
who go to church and be dancing as Zonto for Jesus on Sunday.
You,
Will be
Rotimi,
dancing,
you know what?
and he say he
I
knows
would have
God.
been
Ghana
on.
doesn't make you holy.
Fine.
Rotimi, I wanted to go to the inquest,
No,
inquest on Friday.
don't forget, Mr. Lover, swear we shall.
I wanted to go to that inquest on Friday. I swear. I said if I reach there and I see Baba, I don't know what I will tell him. I will tell him that I can't stand those people that go to inquest and see him and they don't talk to him. I was so moved to go to that inquest. I was hospital. Don't go there. If you go there, they might use police to pick you up. Don't go. Because you always get hot temper.
No,
I swear.
nobody. Every time they have inquest, I do pass the place, but I never. Every time they have inquest.
I was so moved. I
I've been
already. And I said, let me go. I dressed up. Sakuma, I dressed up. I wanted to go that Fridays. I said, this Friday is going to be hot. Because they're
It's
going
all
to read this
makeup.
toxicology.
It's all live. Everything is staged. Everything is
Stage.
Why do
And
I
you
want
see,
to go and waste myself? Everything is.
what is annoying me is that when
Rotimi, I will say this. Make hold on, sorry, please.
What do you say,
All of
Sam
us
Jojo?
just want to. The thing, what I'm saying is this: part of what that happened, whatever that happened about it was a fraud, and a part of it was parcel of it. While they were planning, how they plan everything, whatever they did yesterday was planned by them for the pathology not to the next inquest. That was they never saw Dumus coming out with this statement. They never saw it coming. Never saw. Because when the a pathologist came to an inquest, was bringing what's this what is this book? Handout. When the pathologist came with an handout and one white sheet of paper, and he said he's going to be coming anytime for someone, why can't they allow him to cross-examine that same day? Who are those that are going to cross-examine the pathologist? Are they not the lawyers sitting? Miss Lawyer was there. Two other lawyers were there. Sanshitu was there. How many minutes does it take him to explain whatever he had in his booklet that he brought? How many minutes is he going to take to cross-examine that pathologist? But it's part of the game. Okay, this is what you will do. You just come and read the results for us, leave the rest. Buki Jesse came yesterday trying to throw that pathologist under the bus. So that the pathologist, if you listen to Buki well, Buki was saying, pathologist said if his name comes out, that is going back out, if they are paid, is gone, that I don't want his name to be out. Meaning, if the pathologist is dragged, he will not come to the next inquest. Because I see no reason why you will give somebody a job and it's going to be giving you that terrible condition. That if you mention my name, even if you have paid me, I will not do the job and I will not refund it. Does that make any sense? So whatever Ibuki came to do yesterday was a plan.
I have said this, that we are supposed to make this Yeri's pathologist go viral. His name, our méjèèjì, the two of them. We're supposed to do a show of shame for them. Put them on the screen and mention their name, share them on social media. I'm telling you, because
now
they never expected the driver and the doctor that came from parents to dish out what they dish out.
So, Mr. Rotimi, if the doctor came and you people cross-examined the doctor was cross-examined that same Friday. What stops you guys from cross-examining the pathologist? Immediately, doctor today, because they never knew the doctor was in the inquest. The only people they thought was going to be at the inquest was the pathologist, the Samulari, and the driver. They never knew the doctor was going to be at the inquest. They never knew it's going to be at the inquest. So immediately they knew the doctor was at the inquest. Pathologist because sitting at the back of the pathologist. And while he was even opening his bag, whatever nonsense he came to display that day, the pathologist did not come with any result. He came to an inquest,
Sammy,
and you could
sorry,
not even hold one single.
You said something. You said something. Then who read out the pathologist the postmortem report?
Now let me explain what happened. Let me explain.
Because you said runway.
Let me explain what happened. Sir-kuma, let me explain what happened. Now, when this came into the quest, he brought two handouts and one piece of paper. Two handouts and one piece of paper. Inside that piece of paper was a summary of where he had given his facts. Like, he gave out the one handout was given to the magistrate. I think one was Sanshitu or with the pathologist or something. So
sorry, Sammy, when you say handout, are you talking about A4? When you say handout, is it a sealed envelope or what do you mean by handout?
It is not. No, the handout here in our universities, what they say, what have
it's an A4 paper,
written, and it was bound by what A4. Yes, A4 paper.
A4 notes.
Spirit binded.
Yeah.
You know the way we do it here. Yeah, A4 notes.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah, they spinded. He had the cover, so he had it in 2 copies. He had it in 2 copies.
He had the hard cover.
It's going to be about 40 pages or 50 pages or thereabout. Yeah,
with hard cover.
Yeah,
okay,
I think it's about 40 pages, about 50 pages. Yes. So
are they typed or handwritten?
One was given.
Are they typed or handwritten?
It was typed.
Out.
It was typed. It was typed. Okay. Everything was typed out. Yeah, typed out. It has about 50 pages.
And do we have access to the copy? Do we have access?
We can't have. We don't have access to the copy, and we don't have access to the copy because one was to the magistrate. I think Sanshitu had one. But the question is this.
But this will a pathologist hold on, sir. This information will be published, right? Just like the first one, I believe.
I'm not sure it's going to be published. The only information we will have
because the first autopsy result was published, right?
Because the result was submitted. They submitted the result to them.
No, you're not getting what I'm saying. The public autopsy was published.
Was published. Yes. It was published.
So,
yes.
So why wouldn't the second one be published?
Now, what do we expect to be published? Because when the pathologist came in now, the pathologist did not even bring his own result. He came there with a summary of government autopsy. Ideas, government autopsy. Solution to government autopsy. What they should have done.
Sorry,
it was written in every
How do you know? How did you know it was government summary?
Yes, this is what I'm trying to understand.
Because I was there.
How did you know it was government summary?
When you brought, hold on now. He said, hold on.
Did he say?
He said, let me explain. When
in his presentation
started, he said, in presentation, sir, when Sanshitu started in his presentation, Sanshitu was holding a white paper, and inside that white paper are these questions. He said, chapter 5, verse blah, blah, blah. You said something about government, the first autopsy, the summary. He said, yes, my lord. In chapter 35, blah, blah, blah. You said something about, do you understand? He said, yes, my Lord.
Now I got you.
Do
Jesus
you get it?
Christ. So it's like
he
seeking,
was
it's like
referring.
seeking acknowledgement from the
He
God
was
from the previous ones.
from he said everything about in his handout. He said
That's what I'm
everything
saying,
about
seeking
God.
acknowledgement. But
Yes, and he now put his own, what he did also in his own, his submission, he saw what was done.
so his
But the
own will be
question is
published
this:
then,
if
hopefully.
well, with the way everything is compiled together, I am thinking his own will be published because
It'll
he
be a
never
great
even
deal of
wrote his own
interest.
copy.
Listen, what I'm trying to say, Sammy, what I'm trying to say, it will be a great deal of interest for us to see, just like the first one. Honestly, it'd be nice to see it.
Of course, but the
Carry on,
scam,
yeah.
the lies, yeah, lies in the inquest. You coming into an inquest with a result, and you never even brought a result than A4 paper filled with stories and summaries, ideas. What should have been? Why the body was rotting? Why the body? How many
Sakuma, can
days
I
the body
mute you?
is on the ground?
Sakuma?
Do you understand?
No,
How
sorry,
days?
Sam. What I'm trying to ascertain. Sakuma, can you go mute, sir? What I'm trying to ascertain, Sammy,
I'm listening.
is
I'm listening.
I understand the fact that he was seeking validation from the first autopsy, right? But you said that then eventually he submitted his own, right? And I'm saying now,
No.
that should be.
He see in his in the whole to the inquest, both his submission, government submission, everything was collated together, was compiled together, and it was submitted to the government.
Yeah, but it shouldn't be for in a legal document, sir. It should never be like that, right? There should be a version one.
But that was what
and
he
a
brought to
version
the
two.
inquest.
Yeah, I'm just
There was
saying.
no
I know
version 1, there was no version 2.
we should be able to differentiate either by date,
was asking questions.
hold on, either by date of the document, which is the most crucial thing.
Hold on. Is it fair to say the doctor you are referring to is the government doctor? Don't forget that the government
not talking
doctor,
about doctor now.
the pathologist. Yeah, the pathologist. Don't forget the pathologist to the government.
Because it's quite interesting to understand that, because you can't do that normally in a legal document. No, you have to be able to differentiate by date at least.
Mr. Ritchie,
yeah.
He brought, the thing is this. He came in there with 2 copies of what is this? How do I call it now? Whatever booklet it came. With handout.
Explain before the inquest was abruptly shut down.
Is it? Is that what happens?
I didn't get that.
Sakuma said never had a chance to finish before the inquest was up. No, Sakuma just said he never had a chance to finish.
So what I'm saying is that the government pathologist or whatever you call it never had the chance to even begin before the inquest was abruptly. Oh, okay. Is this pathology?
We don't need government pathologists at this time. It should be pathologists from Baba's team. The government pathologists won't be questioned. The people who is challenging the result are the Joseph Aloba's pathologists. I want to believe.
Yeah, but what happened to the government one? It wasn't cross-examined.
Yeah, it was cross-examined.
Just trying to clear that out to people. It wasn't cross-examined.
Yeah, he was
I'm
cross-examined.
just trying to clear that out to people.
Of weeks or months. He came, he
You,
was
you, you, Mr.
cross-examined,
Kumar, sir,
and he was
Mr.
cross-examined,
Kumar, sir,
and
send a copy of the result. But what of the result? But what I'm saying that submission, it was making references, right, like acknowledgement of each section of the previous result, right? What you said.
of course, yes.
And now
Of
eventually
course.
you said something which is quite important. So eventually he now submitted his own. Is that correct?
Own. What I'm saying is his own.
Yeah,
Whatever he
please.
said, whatever test he had done, government owned, was compiled together inside document, like one doubt. Let's say what they call a doubt. Like you are writing a story about what. So everything was compressed there. So what set a story about what. So everything was compressed there. So what set. Assuming he brought zone, this is my own, this is government owned, different. Everything was compiled together. Whatever submission he had about government, submission and discovery he had on his own test was compiled together. When Sanshitu was asking the question, chapter 1 was about you. Did you understand? Hold on, sir. Chapter 1 was about you, name, blah, blah, blah. Okay, that's. Which it's not supposed to be so.
I understand what you're saying. You know what I know. I'm just trying to nail this down. You know that the date of the autopsy will be different, right? The date of the document will be different. So with that, if it gets published, you'll be able to ascertain which one that was read, right, on Friday, and compare. What I want us to do is do a comparative proofreading, right, of what was submitted on Friday against what was submitted before the corona got closed down. You know what I'm saying?
But the problem now is, Mr. Which you are not getting now is this. Assuming this man, the pathologist, came with his own intensive reports based on his own alone, it is different. Do you get it now?
Okay, let me now tell you. Listen, I agree with you. It's unprofessional because what we were being told that this document will be sealed and get opened the court in front of the magistrate, right? Yeah. So first thing that wasn't sealed, but let's leave that as it may, right? But the most important thing is for us to be able to do a comparative proofreading, right? Not the one that is coming out to read to us. It's a document prepared, right? So we want to see those documents and compare against what was written before. So there will be a date or a version, whatever you want to call it. But the most crucial thing is date. Any document like that is dated. Okay. You have the date of the first one and you have the date of the second one. With that, we'll be able to explicitly extract the new one from the old one, and then we can do a comparative test. You know why I'm saying this, right? Whether it's changing the English, right? We want to see that it's like a copy and paste. Are you getting the point?
Yes. Now,
it's
I
like
get your
it's
point
like
now.
it's like a chat GPT.
How
You know,
are we going to get
chat
it?
GPT quickly ask questions and and answer.
The question is,
yeah.
How do we get it? How do we get it?
It should be polished. We don't need to go over the corner to do it.
But
the first one got published, right? So
now,
the second one should be published.
Do you think they are going to, because whatever it came to the inquest with was just about 45 pages to 50 pages of every summary, whatever. So
I don't know how the first one got published. So let's see this one get published too, right? Because
Well,
everything
the
that goes
way
to CDC get published, right?
yes, now what you're going to be seeing inside the CCT is the question and all the narration that I've just mentioned now.
No, if
How
I
he
remember, let me
explained
go back
what
again.
happened.
I can actually look it up now. The first autopsy, right? Because I was reading it about a week ago, 2 weeks ago. Autopsy, MOHBAD. A week ago, 2 weeks ago. Autopsy, MOHBAD. I was reading the first autopsy. I went to one page to read it. 1 second. Somebody sent me the link. I forgot now. Anyway, I'll find out and I'll read it again. You know, he actually explicitly mentioned all the details that was carried out, you know, the length of the hair, the body, and all that. So we want to see the same thing from this guy, okay? And it should be published for public eye to see, to read through. So if you can proofread, then we can do a comparative test. If the guy is doing exactly the same, then we know we have an issue. Are you getting the point? Yeah.
Yes, I
So
get
like the lab
expose
where it was
now. Things
conducted with,
unfolding now.
yeah.
Do you think that question is with the expose and what Ramabuki did yesterday? Do you think people have the balls to publish anything?
Sorry, I didn't catch the
Sir
question.
Richie,
Sorry. Yes, sir. I didn't catch your
I said
question.
I said with yesterday, how we came out to say this. Do you think these people now have the balls to publish this report? If truly, because now what Odumosu is saying is contradicting what they are saying. Do you understand? If Odumosu is saying it was done free, and they are saying don't you think these people would try to rubbish whatever so that it will not be published? Because they are claiming it was free. They
Yeah.
claim they
Good
paid 30
thinking.
million. So do you think with the unfolding now, anything will be published? I don't think nothing will be published. And two, are you still expecting that pathologist to come to that inquest? What is he going to come explain? What? Because when a pathologist came into the inquest, I see no reason. Now, this is the person waiting for over 4 months or thereabout. Yeah, he traveled, he's not around, yes, he's back. And the only moment you have that you can grab this man, it was at the inquest. What stopped you other lawyers from trying to cross-examine him? They were all informed that the pathologist will be coming. They were all informed that it's going to be coming. So why didn't they prepare their question or whatever to cross-examine the pathologist? So why didn't they prepare their question or whatever to cross-examine the pathologist that same day? Why did they allow him to go? And if the doctor at the Perez hospital was there, he said whatever I want to say, he was cross-examined that same day. Why did the pathologist not cross-examine? Why will the
Now
pathologist
I
come to
got
an
you. I
inquest?
got you.
And
Now I got you. That's yeah, I understand you now.
Now,
Okay.
and why, if a pathologist will come to an inquest, a pathologist came to an inquest, he was bringing 2 handouts and 1 piece of paper. I saw him when he was putting that piece of paper inside.
But the Baba legal team were there to cross-examine. What happened? Was it they run out of time
They
or
were
what?
there. There was time. There was time. Enough time. Enough time. He was the first person to speak, even before Samulari. He was the first person to speak. Even before the driver was brought into the dock to speak. He was the first. They had enough time. If they are going to use all that day for that pathologist to do whatever he wants to do, they can do it. The rest of them can still come back. The most important person came to the inquest. According to what they were saying, it's going to be a banger. It's going to be a shock. This is going to happen. Just keep our finger crossed. We've done this. But do you get it? He now read something to you and he ran away. You need to see how this man was sweating profusely inside AC. This man was sweating. He was sweating. He was sweating. He played the card of, okay, do you know the point whereby he was saying, okay, imagine a pathologist speaking, and at the point he remembered, we now took the samples. We took the samples to Europe. Where in Europe you didn't say, nobody asked you. Where did you perform the test? Nobody asked you. What time? Nobody asked.
But that should be on the document, right?
So,
Now, okay.
Now is this man didn't even bring any document now. How do you document? Why do you get it, Mr. Richie? Assuming he brought a document, he was now saying everything offhand. Do you get it? We say, okay.
This is crazy.
He didn't bring document. For me to be, Mr. Richie, for me to be peered into someone's back, I was so curious to know what's actually going on. I was so curious to know what's going on.
Crunchy Queen, let's have Crunchy Queen weigh in.
Crunchy Queen. Do you understand?
Okay.
Supreme has always Queen Aloba or Crunchy Queen Justice for MOHBAD.
Crunchy Queen water level our bye sister me. Water latano, my sister no vex. Now lórí a big platform they ja owó lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ báyìí. Na there the gbas goes. Na there the gbas goes this is money. I no go lie you. I no want make any gbas goes pass my this money. I no go lie you. I no want make any gbas goes pass my no they cannot pass me. Me too I contributed.
If platform, if I come here, small.
Supreme, you tap for Juba. Lati don't release everybody now. Okay, you were there?
I was there.
Oh God. The platform still they come out smoke as I talk to you now. Smoke in your be fin yo. I know about don't buy markets. Bookie Jesse, config gbogbo yin, criminal dummies. Àti critical criminals. All of una don't buy market to alpha.
Láti sọ wípé kẹ́ ṣe àwọn critical people yẹn pé òun ní family ńbẹ̀.
No, it was just a banter.
You were there watching.
Yeah, it was just a banter. It was just a banter.
Now you tell us say your family member there. You better tell us say you come out because this case where they come, your family member no go escape amo. That's what I tell them. Anyway, I want to salute everybody. Sir. Sir.
To be honest with ourselves, this is a slap on everybody's face. A total slap, a total disgrace to what the justice fight.
My brother, we know that I no greet us to this.
There is nothing you can do.
And you know that Crunchy Queen won't buy me.
No, I mean not I know. Mama, before near like Baba you go le pe mi la loba mo go tell to be. Go to be rara. They no born away me add loba to my name. God forbid. The bank family to ke o ma fi re na the loba family. If you get prayer points, if you don't get prayer point, make I give you one prayer point. May none of your generation meet any of their lovers. You better begin to say amen.
Amen.
If you don't get prayer points, I don't give you one prayer point oh. Make your wife, make your daughter, don't bring any boy from my lover family. Oh. Make your son, not bring anybody from my lover family. Oh. Make your son, not bring anybody from my lover family. Oh. Make your nephew, your niece. Now your family. Anyway, once again, I greet everybody. Since yesterday, it has been bad goes. Because now the public is awakening, we are angry. Because we know we have been duped. We have been defrauded. The pathology report is a total sham. SHAM, 100% sham. And you say extreme dada o tori e kuku níṣẹ́. Show àwọn oníṣò lẹ́yìn fi ṣe show àmọ́ you e dem mora yín. Continue to stream. Anyway, that one more now, one be. Wọ́n ní share mi tó bá ń sùn báyìí wọ́n ti gbé sí auto record.
Wọ́n ganu sí látàárọ̀ ni.
Wọ́n ganu sí ní Amina Ajafẹ́ sister mi.
Good evening ma.
Show tí mo ṣe ní orí Monjola. Mo gbọ́ sí kíní play ẹ̀ lẹ́ni ṣé Isabella ló ń jẹ́ ó play ẹ̀ Temi, we will not play one kuku níṣẹ́. Auto record no ma play.
That was superb.
What's a book run?
So, Supreme, we were robbed.
I was not told.
I
was not robbed.
Supreme, Supreme, stop robbing it in. Ever be Supreme now. Ever be Supreme now. Stop.
Idris needs to bring that show when you were there, when I came to challenge you that day. So she, you are Henry Salaba. I said I reject it in Jesus' name.
Forgive me now. Forgive and forget.
No, I can forgive. I cannot forget.
Aloba, can you see your life? Aloba, can you see your life? Sorry, hello, divide. Sorry, you see, wallahi wa kawo send you rojo. You see, you go put your hand behind first EFCC official. Explain how you take spend access back money and go for me.
They transferred all the money in the access bank to Wema Bank.
Excuse me, ṣé bàbá ò ní jáde lẹ́nu kó sọ̀rọ̀ ni.
Supreme ṣe fẹ́ gbọ́. Wọ́n ṣe àgbàṣẹ lọ́wọ́ mi náà.
Ẹ jẹ́ béèrè question kan lọ́wọ́ yín. Torí mo gbọ́ nǹkan kan ẹ rò pé èmi mo ṣì máa bọ́
ẹ má jẹ́ kí Supreme tún wá fún mi o. Listen, rọra frame the question yẹn. Rọra frame the question yẹn. Má jẹ́ kí Supreme wá fún mi o.
Okay, no, kò tiẹ̀ ní nǹkan kan ṣe pẹ̀lú yẹn. Ìtí mo fẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ni pé ní ọ̀dọ̀ wọn ní we are going to join them to drag Muyiwa. Are they welcome?
No, they are not welcome. They are not welcome. They are not welcome.
That shouldn't happen. Trust Supreme. That should never happen.
They are not welcome.
Which platform is that?
I'm just having my laugh. I'm just enjoying the show.
Getting 70. Àwọn àgbà rádaràda. Ṣé ọ̀rọ̀ wà lẹ́nu yẹn? Ọ̀rọ̀ wà lẹ́nu yẹn ti sọ Jíbe.
Ẹjọ́ ibo ni gospel
kò ṣe é rí dàbí ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ kò dá rárá. Jíbe G-Frog kò ṣe é rí rárá.
This is the time I need that lady. God's protection. Hold on. God's protection.
BG Frog ṣe rí ní picture ẹ ṣe rí.
Ṣé mi ti delete kíní?
Tó bá delete wà láì máa drop ẹ.
Wọ́n ṣe pé ló yá fún.
Ẹ̀jẹ̀ bá mi bí tí mo ti screen record ẹ̀ ni wọ́n ti sọ̀rọ̀.